question. I got 2 boys. I'm asking it for a different
How old?
reason. I'm not 9 and 8. So I want to go back to how long did you train to box? What's the total timeline from the day you started training to you winning those 3 fights 2 days in a row, 6-0?
3 months.
Okay, so here's my question for you. Were you a street fighter?
No, my brother was.
So he was.
This is your brother.
Yeah, that's my older brother.
okay, cool.
He's my manager too.
So you
like
were
tour manager.
So you were the fighter. You fought.
Yeah, he has anger issues.
So he's your older brother. He'd
Yeah.
pick on you as a kid, or
Oh,
no?
dude, my record against him's like 1 in 70,000.
So this is the
But
guy
that's
that would
training,
whip your
though.
ass.
But that one?
How old were you?
He's flexing right now.
How old were you when you got him?
I was like 8. He was 10. I beat his ass though, man.
But every other time he was taking that ass down.
But bad. Yeah, we had to go to anger management and shit. Yeah, he has issues.
But what I'm asking is like,
He's better now. He's better now.
Was
Seems
he-
like very likable.
Did kids in Aurora, did they fear him? Like,
Yes, they feared
okay,
him.
that's
but
what I'm
not-
asking.
They feared him, but not me.
Not you. You were the fun guy. Let's hang out. Let's party with him. But man, I don't want to mess with him.
Correct. Like
Okay.
if you mess with me, you gotta mess with my brother.
But this is kind of where I want to go. This is where I want to go. I'm looking at the model, right, on how this thing works. So I know guys that trained boxing for 6 years and they're still not Golden Gloves.
Yes.
Okay? You're an athlete. You come and you start boxing 3 months later, boom, you're winning 6-0. You win a big fight. Hey, Golden Gloves champion. Now you're making the next route on you. Your pop sees you knocking out the guy that there's no way this is going to be taking place. How much of this is pure athleticism? How much of it is purely genetics? How much of it is a guy can come off the street as a football player, who's a full-on athlete, get in the ring and fight? Because we're seeing what's going on today. A lot of these guys that are...
It's
not working out. So that's what I'm trying to say. So where was it where you had the edge over your opponents, even though you've only trained boxing for 3 months and you're not like a street fighter?
No, yeah, I think the mentality. I just always outworked everybody. Always, even in 3 months.
But 3 months is not a long time.
It's not a long time, but I was around like greatness. I had a great coach, and then I think athletic ability is a big thing,
Yeah.
and then toughness is a really, really big thing, especially at the Golden Gloves level. Like toughness is huge.
That's why you're asking those
Gas
questions
tank.
about how tough the mafia guys
Gas
are.
tank.
You're obsessed with toughness a little
I'm
bit.
not obsessed.
I don't
with
mean it like
toughness.
disrespectfully, but like-
I hear you. No, I'm not. I'm just curious. Like,
Yeah.
do we think they're tough? Like that was the Iceman killer. Like the man who killed all those guys.
Kuklinski.
Yeah, like you're talking about a serial killer. Like, all these guys
Yeah.
are fucking serial killers, and we idolize them. Like these guys aren't shit,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
you
said
put
it.
that gun down and take off your fucking Armani suit. I got some friends that beat the shit out of you.
That's like from
they're-
Friday, the pops. Remember, he's like, "You think you're tough with a
Sure.
gun?
Sure.
This is what makes you tough. This is what makes you a man."
But he said it perfectly before, man. The levels. So, like, there's guys that have been wrestling their whole life, and they're really, really, really good, sick, technical wrestlers, and they're as tough as nails, and they lead face first and everything.
Yeah.
But they're not strong, and they're not big, and they're not fast. So, if somebody who's big, strong, fast learns a little bit of technique, there's nothing that guy can do to him.
Ben Askren.
So they always talk about, like, technique will beat, size and athleticism. Yeah, until size and athleticism learns a little bit of technique.
Correct.
But then you get to a certain level, the level you got to, where then you got the athlete who has the technique.
Yeah, but even that caught up with me. Like I felt like I was a cheat code in a video game because I excelled so fast through the rankings. Like knocked out Crow Cop, who has a million years of experience, former world champion. I knock him out. I'm ranked in the top 10. And they're like, here's Nogueira in Brazil, which I asked for. Here's Big Nog in Brazil. And I'm like, I'm going to smoke this old man.
You're thinking that.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm going to destroy this dude in his hometown, Brazil. And then, I ended up getting knocked down that fight. But because it was a cheat code, man. Because I was really athletic, really big. But eventually you're going to come across where experience is king. Because Nogueira has seen the big athletic young kid with a good right hand who's very athletic and fast. So when I remember throwing all these feints at him, he's not reacting. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? He's seen it a million times. Like he wasn't impressed. So eventually, if you don't have that experience, and the UFC is not a league where you want to try and gain experience and get cut.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.